GNT. We're right back at y'all one more time. Episode 36. We got some good stuff to talk about this week. We have Loki that we have to go ahead and get into, and we have to finish off with Ahsoka. Did we like the episode, or did we think it was just okay, or are we excited for the future? Let's all get into it right now. GNT, episode 36. All right, we are officially back, episode 36. Thank y'all guys so much for joining in, tuning in, and catching up with us. GNT, God, welcome back to the table. I'm here with my boys, Frank, Key, baby,
What's up, Larry, baby?
Mike, Kenobi,
Hello there.
and of course, last but especially not least, my main man, Kevy Kev.
Yeah, he can't get enough of me. He sees me every day, all day, every day, and you guys see me tonight.
Kev.
And
Kev,
I remove
man.
him.
Oh, I was going to say something nice about the man. I'm still say something nice about the man. Kev, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I missed you.
I missed you too.
It was funny too. George texted me I think an hour ago, just out of nowhere, just going, "Buddy, I missed you."
Well,
I
because
miss
you took
George.
like a 4-week long vacation. You know, you decided to go away and then go away while you're going away.
What you gonna do? What you want from me? I'm
You-
from Philly.
Youth.
Like, how dare you leave and not bring us back trinkets?
I mean,
You know, this,
I don't know.
whatever. All right. So, yes, Kev, welcome back. God, this is your first episode with the regular GNT crew
Mhm.
for a while now. So, yeah. So, welcome back, Kev. Welcome back. Welcome back, man.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Yeah. Okay. So, look. let's
You're only
get
saying that
into it,
because
guys.
you're only saying that because we did a sports talk and you guys hear me.
And
You heard me
so
last
we're gonna have another podcast tomorrow. Yeah, so guys, that everybody that end up watching this, remember we have another podcast, Sports Talk, that's gonna be that we air every single Wednesday. So join us for that too. So
Oh, that's gonna be a good episode, y'all. I can't wait for that.
Tone, the promoter, is gonna be promoting himself out of there this week. The Cowboy fan. So anyway, let's get out of the sports talk realm and let's get back into the geek realm, because this is a great episode to get into, because we finished off with some Ahsoka, y'all. That was yeah. I'm so in the middle of my feelings of this last episode. And it's all for good reason. And I'm sure y'all guys are going to go, no, Larry, because of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but what are you in the middle about?
See, I wanted more. And I think that was everybody that doesn't know the lore or legends as much. I think that was kind of their reaction to it too. There was like, I wanted more than what we got, but yeah.
As I always say, there is a great risk in writing things in your head. And I am dead guilty of that, honestly. And after we watched it, because we watched it together, and that was a lot of fun watching it with you guys. And the hype started to wear off in like a day or two, and like I started thinking, and my brain was kind of going nitpicky. But then I watched it again, and I think a lot of things clicked that maybe I glossed over, and I like where it is. I like where it is.
Yeah. There's a lot in there too. And I think Larry was hitting on that. Like, if you know the lore, if you know the legends, if you know really like Ahsoka's storyline, then there's a ton in there. And it really like, I'm excited for where Star Wars is right now. If this is where Star Wars is and where Star Wars is headed, there is a lot that can be done. And you know what? One of the things to me is you literally can get what you've wanted for the longest time and possibly get an OP Luke because your main Jedi is now stuck in another universe, and get a live screen reaction, or actually big screen movie of Heir to the Empire, which a lot of people have wanted. Like there's so much there.
It is going to be the Avengers equivalent of Star Wars.
Definitely.
Like you're gonna get Din, you're gonna get Ahsoka, you're gonna get Boba Fett back in there, you're gonna get it's gonna bring everybody in. And recast, please. Please recast.
Yes. Agreed. You know what? Listen to the actors that played the roles. They all say recast.
Yep.
Don't try to age them down. Don't try to have them, just doing the voice and having somebody else. No, recast totally. Have somebody else fill the role.
3 people played Luke. 3 people, and that's not counting, the hundreds of animators.
Yeah.
Just pay the Winter Soldier guy once.
Sebastian Stan.
I always want to say Sebastian Shaw, but that's a member of the
that is a
the White Witch from X-Men. I can't think of it. The Hellfire Club.
Yeah, Hellfire Club.
Sebastian Shaw.
But
okay,
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like they kind of they have to, because if they would have left the ending alone with our man, like I'm excited for one character in particular, and I'm pretty sure if I shut up and just put my hands out, y'all say the name together. The guy I'm thinking of. The guy that was on the arm of the father.
Oh yeah. The brother.
1, 2, 3, the brother.
But, see, there's so much there. Like Ezra being back in the regular universe is amazing. Ahsoka being on that planet. I went on a rant to Larry this morning about that planet. And is that planet, have we seen that planet before? Is that planet actually Mortis, where they somehow suck to that planet? Because the temple that the father is pointing to is exactly the same. Everything is the same. Even the sister is decapitated. You literally have this sister decapitated, dead, essentially, like in the Mortis arc, and then you have the brother left there. Like, there's so much there. There's so much there that's even left.
I was thinking
Balin the brother? Is Balin the brother?
I don't think so. So
I was kind of digging into which I don't know if it was touched on in that episode, but the mother. And she was cast away to a different galaxy, and she doesn't have the ability to physically reach out, but she can mentally reach out to people. And that's the one I was thinking we were talking about when we were in the studio, and I was like, she's got like the crazy teeth, and she's a real big dark side user, and she's kind of crazy. So I think it's her that's calling out to Balin.
So I keep hearing this one person that everyone's whispering about, who they think who's reaching out to Balin, and
Jar Jar.
people are not happy. Yes, it's Jar Jar. But
Misa Ultimate Dark Lord.
but Palpatine.
I am so
Yeah,
glad
we
that
could
they
see that.
didn't actually do that.
Well, we don't know yet.
Somehow Palpatine returns.
Yeah, but I'm so glad they didn't actually like call that out yet.
I'm so sick with the idea of Palpatine being the one that comes back again, even though we know he does, and a trilogy that I'm hoping they find a way to
They're not.
retcon.
They're not.
No, they're
All
diving
right, let's
into
get a
it. They
positive.
said
Let's
it.
get a positive in here, gentlemen. That's what I'm so excited about with this Heir to the Empire thing. It is like a true Imperial battle that is going to be taking place that doesn't have Palpatine behind it, and it is something different.
Yes.
So let's circle this back to something positive.
You're right, Mike. Yeah, forget
Totally
those
agree on that.
last 3 movies.
I mean,
You're
it's
right.
taken 3 trilogies to do this, but we're finally getting.
But we did it.
Yeah.
Look, I just want to see, in all honesty, can you imagine Ahsoka there fighting next to Luke with Grogu in the background somewhere, with the Mandalorian flying around, and then the Mandalorian there just shooting up everybody with Boba Fett actually next to Luke.
And then like Finn too, Finn Sherrick, like whatever her last name is, she can be there kicking butt.
Like that lineup, in all honesty, that lineup is real tough. And if they find a way
They
to
can get the
pull
kids
that
on the
off,
little motorcycle things.
you can keep
No.
them away. No.
Just send them
Now
in first.
this is pod racing.
Yeah, you can keep them away. So, all right. So, looking at at where we left off at, can y'all give me the significance, the true significance of what her seeing her owl out there really means? I'm hearing so many ideas. What do y'all guys think of Ahsoka seeing her owl out there identifies and associates with?
I'm gonna go first, and you guys aren't gonna like it. The owl, the owl brought her back to life. She got the life of the sister, and so the owl is the sister's familiar, or is it the sister?
The familiar.
Okay, so she follows Ahsoka because Ahsoka has the essence of the sister in her, and I don't think Ahsoka's going to make it, and I think she's going to become the sister.
I agree with you on that. I think the owl is absolutely the signifier, and we've seen it multiple times. I know in past episodes I said I missed it. I went back and actually looked at it, found it again, and we see the owl in one of the first episodes that we see Ahsoka in live action, which is giving us that signifier that she is the sister, and that she's taking that role. I think that's where, like, if you look at this planet that they're on now, you have Balin as the father, bringing balance. Balin discarded Shin because she's too ambitious. She's going down that dark side path. At the end, you literally see her with the lightsaber held up, ignited, taking command of that tribe.
I never even thought of him like that. Wow.
She's the brother. But
yeah, but I didn't even think like he's been on both sides, or at least like dabbled in both sides, and he could bring. Holy smokes! I didn't even think of that.
Which I think that's where, like, I also like the meaning behind of the orange blade with that too, then, because it makes it more like, yes, I can go with this. But like, he's not a true dark side user. He's middle. Like, there's that signifier. He doesn't actually have a red lightsaber. He has an orange one, so he's somewhere in the middle there. We know Ahsoka is pure light. She even started. We now have Ahsoka the White. So I think you have the full balance there on that planet. Now, what's in that temple? Maybe the mother. Maybe it's signifying more. Maybe it's a possibility that that is an entrance to the world between worlds, and Ahsoka could show up in the final big battle, which would be interesting if she's somehow able to go from there to Lithal, even though they destroyed that temple.
She can jump in another Purgle mouth?
Right? Possibly.
But yeah, no, I think like she would definitely have to harness the transportation properties of the world between worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so I'm just thinking, because people are saying too, it's maybe this is their loophole of why Ahsoka isn't in the sequels trilogies,
mm-hmm.
and that's how she could probably connect with Rey at the Rise of Skywalker, maybe. But I don't see that happening. I don't know.
I think
Sorry,
what
Larry.
would be beautiful is if Ahsoka ends up sacrificing herself for the greater good in that final battle.
It's probably gonna happen.
That would be beautiful.
That's what I said in the podcast. The last thing she says to Luke, "I failed your father. I'm not failing you either."
That would be cool.
So I started on like a little bit of a tangent here. I just started reading. Well, I'm about halfway through it now. There's an app called, I think it's called like Air Library. It's run by the Free Library of Bucks County in Philadelphia. But they have Return of the Jedi from a certain point of view as an audiobook.
Nice.
Which has Obi-Wan meeting the ghost of Anakin for the first time, and it's kind of neat how it's like kind of connecting in with this a little bit, with him showing up at the end of Ahsoka. So
now,
everything I've been saying, Larry, I want to talk to you real quick. What are you shaking your head for, Larry? What's the matter? That might say something wrong to you. What's the matter? Talk to me. Let's pretend Mike and Frankie here and George, in the area of the air. What's
if
going
I
on,
exit, I don't know if I can come back. I don't know if I have that power.
What's going on, man? What?
It's the last three movies. I don't want nothing connected to those last three movies. I can't stand them. Look, the first one out of the trilogy, I loved because it felt like everything that we missed. Because it had everything that you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had everything
because it was a carbon copy.
Yes, it was like woo, and then when you got Luke that goes with the sword, just so you guys know, I hated it, bro. I hated it.
God damn it! It's okay.
God,
it's okay.
and no,
it's okay.
and oh, jeez.
Okay, you're amongst friends here.
Yeah,
we all hate it.
It was okay. Okay, George is actually watching right now, and I'm going to show you what he says in a second. But I'm gonna bring this back so make George happy. Those movies were stupid. They were stupid. They were just stupid.
Say it. Say it.
Stupid.
No, you gotta say it. You gotta say it. You gotta say it the way that you used to say it. Stupid.
Stupid. Just flat out stupid.
Yes.
Okay.
Stupid. He'll put the reverb on it.
He goes home and he looks at a poster of like Rise of Skywalker and he just goes stupid. And he spits on it.
Stupid.
Whenever he has a bad day.
Oh God, really? Okay. Y'all read that.
Oh, George.
Like what? George. I hate you. Oh God, no, we're not amazing. Thank you, George. But
George,
George, you are the only one that thinks that.
Yeah, literally. But before that, before I went into my little tangent, he did say this about y'all idea of Ahsoka going away.
That Ahsoka, no.
No, you gotta do it the Darth Vader way. George, I miss you, buddy. I love you.
Is she alive? Padme?
Say that line again, Mike, in that voice.
Padme? Is she alive?
If Kermit the Frog was Darth Vader.
Yeah, well, he says Padme. So weird. It just doesn't come out of his voice right.
It is so weird.
Oh, buddy, you complete me too. I love George. George is...
You know what that means now, right? Right, Frank?
Yep.
Yep. You complete me. Okay. Anyway.
Don't worry, George. Larry's jealous.
The pause button continues. Okay. So, all right. Now, here's the thing. Going back to the owl, right? I always thought, because the fact that, no, that was the essence of the sister, the owl always led Ahsoka in the direction that she needed to go, and more in a positive way. And I think that's why she found Silas. That's why she found like Silas, and just being there and seeing the owl, and she was like, I'm good. I know, like, I should be stressed, but this is where I need to be. And if I look at it that way, I don't see death in her future. I see something greater. So
I said that earlier too. What if when Huang says it's time to begin again, it doesn't mean like for her to begin her training again, but it means for her to like begin the order again.
Is it though?
Luke is building that hut.
Yeah.
For
Is
the
it the order?
school. I mean, he's just gonna go kill people. Or
Bye, George.
bye, dude.
Bye, George. Bye.
No,
it has to be better. It got to be deeper than he's putting this thing together for him to kill him. All right, so it gotta go deeper than that. It has to.
okay.
Yeah, it has a lot.
Can
to
it make it
do
deeper?
to fix it.
Does Ezra go and help Luke at his temple, and then does Kylo go kill him? Who wipes out all the kids at the temple?
It was Kylo.
Yeah. So if the temple starts again, and maybe Sabine, maybe Ezra's back there trying to finish her training, does he kill them?
I mean, you're talking
You're
about
going
like,
back to the stupid original, to the stupid
All right,
trilogy.
all right. You know what?
you're talking like 20 years time, right? It's like 20, 30
Yeah,
years.
because Ben's born now. He's on Balin's wristband. Ben's an infant.
Yeah, we seen that on there. I don't know. Like, there's no real confirmation there. So somebody decoded for Larry, who's looking really crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody decoded Balin's wristband. It's a known language, and it's the
Aramesh, something
of basically like Luke, Ben, everyone that like is
Luke,
alive.
Leia, Han, and
Yeah.
Ben. So he's got like on his wrist, he's got like, there's my camera. He's got like a digital reading of names like written on his wrist.
And
it's
everyone's trying to
all the
figure out
names.
what that is.
But what other Ben do we know that's out there?
Not Ben Kenobi.
No.
Yeah.
Why would they even have? I think that's one of those Easter eggs that they wanted the geeks to go, they like define. And
Probably.
and that's,
I'm hoping that's what it is.
Well, it wasn't just Ben's
nothing
name.
to do with the story.
It wasn't Ben's name. It was Luke and then Leia's.
Yeah, but it also had like 3PO on there.
Yeah.
It was weird, but so that's what I'm saying. I think Ben is born as of right now.
He's got to be maybe like an infant.
I can't trust that, man. I can't trust that.
All right, let's get back to like the really cool stuff.
Please.
Zombie stormtroopers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Dude, we waited so long to actually get a confirmation on what they were.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they actually resurrect, I was just like,
Dude, it was great.
oh my god.
They
were still like,
and everything.
yeah, they were like ripping through them with the lightsabers, and they were just like still getting up. Like, and just watching it again today, like you can see their eyes glow green through the helmets when they like first get up. I was like, dude, that's so cool. So cool. I love it.
That was the one thing that was rumored the whole entire time. As soon as we saw the Night Sisters, we were like, yo, is that whole army like dead already? And I think it kind of proved that they weren't dead. I think they were actually alive. But I think after they officially died through them, I think the sisters brought them all back to life. Like they couldn't die.
Yeah.
Thrawn. Thrawn's always thinking. So if he's like, oh yeah, if I can use the Night Sisters to bring them back, I can have an endless army that just keeps coming back without dying.
I think it kind of shows like how kind of desperate Thrawn has become to really align himself with these Night Sisters. You figured the one thing that beat him was the magic of the Force he doesn't understand. And now he's using magic and the Force to his advantage. I think is kind of him learning his lesson and being desperate at the same time.
How many years were they stuck out there?
Yes.
Was it 10?
Like 10? Yeah, it's somewhere around like 10.
That's a long time, man. You get desperate off of less.
And I saw a thing too. It was those troopers in the black armor at the end weren't exactly Death Troopers. They were from, is it the Knights of the Old Republic video game, where they're a special type of boss in that? I never played the game, but they were more enhanced than anything.
I feel like this is a George question.
George!
I think I know what they're talking about, but that doesn't make sense to me because there's really no crossover when it comes to the stormtroopers at that point.
I don't know.
Like, unless they're trying to do a little nod there, but I feel like they were Death Troopers.
Yeah. Oh, not cool.
Like Death Troopers were basically like the ultimate like security guard, other than Palpatine's security guard.
Crimson Guard.
So, higher ranking general like Admiral Thrawn should have some Death Troopers around to protect them.
Special forces or something.
Yeah. Which brings a total new meaning to Death Troopers.
So, going back to that too, seeing how powerful 3 Jedi can actually be, that they can hold off all of them for that long, just swinging lightsabers, deflecting the blasters. Seeing like
2 Jedi and a Mandalorian.
2.5.
3 Jedi.
She had the lightsaber at first.
She did.
So if I grab a lightsaber right now, that'll make me a Jedi?
No. You got to be able to force throw somebody.
At that point, she couldn't use the Force.
She totally did.
She did. She opened the door.
She helped open the door.
When they were trying to jump.
She showed that she could throw them.
But
even that was after the army.
She helped open the door to get into that hallway.
Exactly.
When the Star Destroyer was raining down.
Yeah.
I'm saying
after.
I'm saying
that wasn't after. She helped hold open the door.
I would, but okay, whatever.
3.
That was. Hold up. That wasn't before
sensitive users.
Ezra.
There you go. Sensitive user. There we go.
So
that was the other thing that people were mad about with Sabine, just somehow just able to be very strong with the Force and do what she did.
She's on a planet that is highly concentrated in the Force. Maybe.
Well, also too, remember what they said about Sabine when she's in like desperate need and really in trouble. That's when her power comes out. And if you remember, like, all right, she was testing herself the whole entire time, but when she was fighting against those dark troopers, whatever what their names were, and remember, she had to call on the blade to her. She was in fear of her life, so she had to protect herself, and therefore it came out. So fear is what drives her, which is the reason why Ahsoka was afraid to train her in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Mike. What's the saying?
Anger, fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering.
It's the suffering.
The Kermit came out a little bit at the end.
Suffering leads to the dark side.
Suffering. But yeah, and then we got that awesome shot of her igniting the lightsaber in the dude's head.
Yeah. Yeah. She
You
can't
didn't
shoot
like
the
that,
guy,
Kev?
but she's gonna lightsaber him.
Yep.
You ain't like that, Kev?
No, I thought it was cool. And
Makes
you got
you wonder
Ezra
with you
chopping off a
sometimes,
guy,
man.
chopping off a guy's head. We couldn't see it.
See, Disney lightsabers can do something.
Yes, they can.
Oh, speaking of Ezra, how much do we like? We appreciate him making a lightsaber that's kind of like Kanan's.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Dude, that scene was awesome.
He used the last hilt on the top of his lightsaber for after Kanan because the droid was like, yeah, I held one for Kanan just in case, but since
I
you know,
had
he's
two
not
of
here,
them, and I held one for his Padawan. In case he needed it. Well, in case he needed it ever again.
Yeah, how about that? Like, so we're Rebel season 5, but we didn't get the band all back together, and we didn't really get our Kanan anything but that one little picture in the Ghost,
Yeah.
Well,
which
got
is
a lot actually.
that's the problem of writing it in your head and wanting.
they're probably holding off to the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because remember, we didn't see Zeb either.
Yeah, I was about to say we didn't get
Yeah.
the Zeb and Ezra reuniting. Imagine that in the theater.
Oh,
but we got him in Chopper. Chopper knew.
Chopping him immediately.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you think about that. You could literally have it set up where Ezra is fighting and he feels like he's fighting alone. And you finally get a scene where you see Kanan like Force Ghost or even just speaking to him, like encouraging him to keep on going. That would be good.
Or at the end of the movie, we get like an Obi-Wan. We get his ghost to complete his training.
Look, I think we're going to see a lot more like power or activity with these Force Ghosts now. Because if you think about it, what's the last 3 series? Out of the last 3 series that we had, 2 of them ended with a Force Ghost being there with the main character to do something. And both Obi-Wan and now Ahsoka.
Yep.
So I really think that, like, I think it's going to be one of those things. Like, for example, like Ahsoka like going out to battle, and all of a sudden Anakin is kind of running with her, kind of giving her direction.
Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Force Ghost with Anakin just popped into my head. Picture that.
Yeah.
2
That would
brothers.
be amazing.
Ooh.
I'm just saying,
you just
like,
wanted me to cry.
That would be it. Oh.
So in the book I was reading, I got to the part where Obi-Wan is talking to Luke about his dad in Return of the Jedi, and they have like an internal monologue of Obi-Wan. He's like, and he looks so much like his father, and he has this like buried rage like his father. And then he starts talking about how Leia has this. She's not a fighter with swords, but she has the ferocity of her father in her words. And I just want to hear like Obi-Wan talk more about Anakin in the future and talk with him. I would love that.
Mhm.
That's awesome, man. That's the lore of Star Wars, is that they are able to pull so much emotion from characters that if you look at the surface, they're just walking around with lighted sticks fighting each other. And they went from that type of persona vision wise to the depths of the emotion of these characters, and I think it's awesome. And thank goodness they're continuing the storyline for these characters. That's, man, it's like it's sky's the limit now. Like you said, Heir to the Empire. That was an incredible book that's now canon. It's so crazy.
Yup.
It's so crazy. And
so much nostalgia in this series too. With just all of Hayden's scenes he stole, in my opinion.
Mhm. He
And
didn't say anything at the end, and we just knew.
Yeah.
I mean, just a little nitpick from the I think the second to last episode where she was training, and you get the little hologram of him, like, oh yeah, I'm here to complete your training, and he brings up Grievous, Ventress, and Dooku.
Ventress.
He brings up Ventress, like,
Yeah, like I don't know
little
how
stuff like
how did she like canonically die? Did she die? I imagine she did, right? I know she died in the
Ventress.
the
Ahsoka
original
faced
animated
off
Clone
against
Wars. I don't know how she died
Ventress.
in the new one, but
I do not know.
The last thing I remember
Wiccan
was
bring
Ventress
her
is killed by
back?
Kenobi, I think.
Say that again, Frank.
I think Ventress is killed by Kenobi.
Okay. So like, where's she buried? And like, could the sisters bring her back?
I remember she was on the run because when Ahsoka left the temple, Ventress was on the run and she ran from Dooku.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, why am I thinking Dooku probably found her and killed her? Or no, maybe it's Savage?
No.
No, because wasn't she from Dathomir?
Yeah, I think so.
No, because Ahsoka faced off against Ventress at one point.
Okay.
Ahsoka actually faced off against all of them. I
Mm.
think except for Grievous. Or does she
Didn't
face
she? She
Grievous?
went against Palpatine, didn't she? Did she? No.
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 Okay.
She never comes face to, nobody ever comes face to face with Palpatine until Luke does.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's not true. Until the Jedi Masters do.
Am I thinking of Savage? I think I'm thinking of Savage.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I remember her lightsabers were taken too, because I'm blanking on the name. Barriss took her lightsabers.
So her lightsabers were taken away because the council accused her of planting the bomb. And then Anakin, knowing she wouldn't have ever done that, tracked down and found out that it was I can't remember.
Cool.
A fallen Jedi Padawan that actually did it.
Did you guys happen to notice that one of her lightsabers did get busted by
Yes.
wow,
She was
I'm
back
blanking
down
on her
in
name.
one.
What was her name? Morgan Elizabeth? She was bad.
Oh.
I don't know if we could say
Ventress
She was
died.
awesome.
She sacrificed herself so that Voss would be free from the influence of the dark side.
okay.
That's right.
That's what happened.
So theoretically she can be brought back.
Theoretically, Maul can be brought back too because he's the
They
brother
gotta
to
dig him up
the
on
sisters.
Tatooine though.
Yeah, they would dig him up in Tatooine.
Kenobi! He's still
But he
screaming Kenobi.
Would he be mad? Would he be mad still? I don't know.
I just thought it'd be funny if the first thing he does when he wakes up is scream Kenobi.
No, he would be going, is Luke the chosen one? Is he? Is he the chosen one?
Morgan Elizabeth. I found out that actress was somehow trained under Bruce Lee and was a stunt actress from the time that she was very young. which explains why she was able to wield the sword all Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon like she did.
Oh man, nice.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now, was that the actress or was that her stunt double?
No, that was the actress. She was a stunt worker.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I heard that, but I thought they was talking about her stunt. I thought they was talking about her stunt double. I didn't know they was talking about her.
It was the actor. I was like, holy smokes. She was on some TV show for a while, but somewhere along the line, she's somehow connected to Bruce Lee as well. Whether some kind of teaching, I don't know. She was incredible when Thrawn is, for the Empire, and she whispers for Dathomir.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it's a shame, but I mean, her character, played this course, so it wasn't a sad loss that she passed away. I think if Balin would have passed away, that would have been really sad because I really love his character. But like we talked about earlier, they have to recast his character because his character has so much importance to the story that we don't even know that they even have for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like
I know the actor from Wolverine that played Sabretooth. I can't remember his name.
He's got a weird name.
So good.
I also saw somebody did a George Clooney head on and it looked so good too. I doubt George Clooney would just do Star Wars at this point, but he looked really good too.
Clooney, dude, Clooney would have to wear high heels.
Yeah,
Clooney is not a big, broad-chested guy.
No, that was the thing about
pull off the facial look, but not the physical size.
No. What is his name? Something Levy? Levy?
Something. That's what
you talking about Sabretooth?
Yeah.
Kev. Who plays Sabretooth?
Don't say Sabretooth.
I said who plays Sabretooth? And he's a pretty big guy too. So whether they put lifts in his shoes, just recast. Please, please, please. I don't care.
He's a big guy. I mean, that would be
Reddick the Prince?
Lear Shrive?
That's it.
Yep. My eyes aren't that good, guys.
Yep.
That's it.
Levi, Levy, something in Burr. Yes.
Schreiber?
He says something in Burr.
Something in Burr.
So I'm on a phone and it's like this big.
Yes. I think he would be excellent. He has the look. He's a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's stoic enough to actually play the part.
Yeah.
Imagine him with a beard. He actually body shape and body size and everything. He'll actually will play the part well. So I think that's actually a really good suggestion. It's just a matter of are they going to look at him that way? But we don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
And I feel like he's an actor that would actually look at the role, look at the actor that played him before, and go all right, I want to pay tribute to him. I want to continue this line and make sure that it lives up to him.
And I don't remember his Sabretooth being over the top either.
No.
It was. I honestly think it was perfect for that movie because Sabretooth wasn't supposed to be the crazy, ridiculous Sabretooth that we get from the comics.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be more of the down to the earth, the more of the brother of Wolverine, the man that been through everything with him, but had a different outlook.
The quiet soldier that had a little bit of craziness to him.
Yeah.
The one who volunteered.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So any last thoughts about Ahsoka? So before we go ahead and move on, because we gotta talk some Loki.
So
season two.
after the hype and after I watched it with you guys again, like it started to wear off a little bit, but watching it again, I think re-solidified for me that this was a really solid season, and I don't think there was much fat to trim off of it. Like I don't feel there was like an egregious amount of filler. I think a very solid series. Is it better than Andor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I still like
Larry's
Andor a little better,
definitely gonna say better than Andor.
but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
Is it better than Andor?
Yeah.
Please.
One
Watching
way
it-
out. One way out. No, all right, go.
Watching a kid cry in the corner is better than watching Andor.
Oh my god!
Hot
Jeez,
takes by Larry.
like, oh God.
I didn't even get a pause. I don't know how I should
Nobody
feel.
puts baby in the corner.
Uh,
Except for Larry.
I will.
So anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd watch it all over again. No problem.
They gave us more questions and answers towards that end, but
Yeah.
Totally. But I think that this show and this season has given, I feel like there is more hope for Star Wars than there ever has been. Andor didn't create it. Mando didn't create it. Boba definitely didn't create it. You know, the sequels crashed and burned Star Wars. You know, I think this has given more hope for Star Wars and the coming future and the path forward than we've ever had before.
I'm gonna say this. I want Larry to have the same reaction he just had. Hey, Larry, the sequel series sucked. Just no words. Just
All right. Final question. Do we want the movie? Do we want season 2? Or do we want Mando season 4 to pick up?
all the above.
Like, no, what do we want next? I want kind of Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah,
want
because you
Mando
can
Yeah.
you can really take a little break from Mando and have it come back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, we're back here. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Because
like,
Yeah,
do we
but-
want Mando to go back
was
to like bounties, or do we want it to go back into like universe building? I don't know.
I feel like they
wanna
should
see-
do season 2 and then Mando and then the movie.
I agree.
That works.
Because imagine having if you start Mando first, like he's still grounded, like at his location. You know what I mean?
He's got something. He's got something, I think.
Think about this. Think about this for a second. Okay, we get season 2, right? Of Ahsoka. Something happens, right? Something big's about to happen. It's gonna go into the movie, but we stop for Mando season 4, right? They're chilling in their little house there. Grogu says something. He looks over. All you see is Ahsoka, Ezra, and Sabine, and some of the rebels look at Mando and go, "We need your help," and it just goes black.
Are you saying like we use season 4 of Mando to assemble the team?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it ends to go into the movie.
Okay. I'll take it. And this is the fun
Ooh.
part, though. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know if I want to keep like thinking about it, but either way, like yeah, I'll take Ahsoka season 2. I'll take dabbling it in, sprinkling it in Mando season 4. I don't think they could lead right into the movie. I don't think so. Frank's back.
I don't know what that was. That's nuts.
Looked at it like, oh. Like,
Yo.
let's not mention it. But
Welcome back to the internet, Frank.
Yeah, basically. That's literally what my computer popped up and was like, "You have no internet. You have no internet."
no.
Frank, what I told them was, could you imagine if Grogu and Mando are chilling at their house, and then Grogu senses something, and he looks over, and all you see is Ahsoka and the rest of the crew, and all you hear is Ahsoka go, "We need your help," and it goes black.
Mm.
Dude,
Or
That would be interesting.
or little spitball. Mando and Grogu are chilling at the house. They look over, they see a big shadow, and all you see is the Star Destroyer.
That's what I want, and I want Mando season 4 to pick up and go like that. Like Mando is then forced to fight with the Rangers, and so there's a rumor out there that Mando season 4 is basically the Ranger movie or the Ranger show that they were supposed to do. You know, that he's going to basically be a freelance, not bounty hunter, but ranger, essentially, and go off and be fighting these little battles and stuff.
They completely canceled that whole thing, right? With the actress's controversy and everything.
Yeah,
wasn't her arm floating around inside that ship that they found?
Mm-hmm. So there's a rumor that instead of truly canceling it, that's the plan for Mando season 4.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So whatever what they have, they need the strike to officially end so they can get back to work so we can go ahead and get shows. Hopefully by the middle of next year compared to us getting in 2025. Go ahead, Kev.
But good news for Marvel, since we're gonna go into Marvel, they confirmed that Deadpool's still having its May release date. They're still going forward with it. I don't know how.
I think all the Deadpool finished ahead of time.
I think me and Frank talked about it. I think
they were filming
at least halfway through filming before the strike happened.
They were in the middle of filming. So how much do they have to do?
And then they said Captain America comes out in August. Captain America, New World, or what the hell it's called now.
Let's go.
Let's see.
Well, I think they were almost pretty much done filming now.
That's right. We're filming it. That's right.
If you remember, Captain America was out first. And then it was
Captain America was supposed to come out first, yeah.
So they probably done filming, if not just about.
If anything, they may have actually given special effects more time to work with this strike because they weren't on. Well, no, that's not true. They did actually unionize for Disney. So
I was gonna say they're gonna bring Hulks in that movie. They better make that CGI, right?
Right.
Please
fix Scar's hair. Fix Scar's hair.
All right. Well, since we already segueing ourselves over to Marvel, and we already 53 minutes into talking Star Wars. Jesus Christmas! All right.
He said Jesus Christmas.
My God. I was expecting a half hour talking with Ahsoka, but no, we've still managed to go 54 flipping minutes. So
it was a 54-minute episode.
we wasn't supposed to match them. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it.
Loki.
Season 2. No, Mike. You're not,
so,
Mike. No.
I don't know if this is going to be, on the internet or anything, but I didn't watch episode 1 of Loki yet. Did everyone excuse me?
I'm putting the camera right on you. I say
I want you guys to tell me why I should get hyped about Loki season 2, because I'm not a Loki guy.
What
you watched one, right? You watched season 1 fully, right?
Most of it. I'm not saying
most of it.
I'm not saying I stayed awake during the whole thing.
God darn it, Mike.
Mike.
I never felt the need to go back.
Okay, hold on. You mess with me about Andor, and that show truly sucked. And Loki is actually good. You don't watch that though. You don't watch that. That's actually good. You don't watch that.
And like I said, did it keep me awake? No.
And that's how Larry felt when it came to Andor.
You sound like me at Blockbuster. It's how many times did it take us to get through it than actually how good it was.
You know what? I'm sorry. I gotta go Star Wars for a second. Here is me and Andor. I'd rather read Lord of the Rings, that book. Did y'all ever read that book before?
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, I cannot get past page 4. I can't. It's that bad. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I'd rather read Lord of the Rings.
You know what I'm hearing a whole bunch of?
Yeah,
I'm hearing a
watch
whole
Andor.
bunch of not convincing me to watch Loki.
You're right. So let's go back into Loki. Okay, so Loki season 2. First off,
We have
the
really
one-
good sauce at McDonald's, though. That was all right.
Anyway, here's why you should watch season 2. Because of what Marvel do best. It continues the story. It continues of where we're going. No matter what, you have to know what's next in order for you to catch up to what's going on down in the future. And if there's any character or any show that's going to identify the depth of where Marvel's really going when it comes to bringing in everybody, is Loki.
Mm-hmm.
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 How is Fantastic Four coming in? It's through Loki. Deadpool through Loki.
Yeah, do you think
X-Men
Deadpool's going to show up
through
in Loki?
Huh?
Do you think Deadpool's going to show up in Loki?
I don't think he's going to show up, but I'll tell you this: I can easily see his universe, seeing their universe pop up in some kind of way through Loki, because right now it's too many threads out, and you'll see that in the very first episode that all these threads are all these branches and everything is losing control, and we see all that through the TVA, which is where Loki is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, the importance of the show is all with that. Go ahead, Frank.
Frank's got a brain freeze.
Dude, I literally just thought of this. We were talking about earlier, like how certain people can come in, and there's, the internet's abuzz with the last like 4 chords of the Loki that goes da-na-na-na. In that electric kind of guitar sound. So is it a nod to X-Men? And there's also the door that looked like Professor X's chamber.
Yes,
like there's so many things that's like pointing towards the X-Men. But we were talking about, do all these things come in through the incursions, or do they come in through the TVA timeline? Mm-hmm. What if the fact that the TVA has been suppressing all of these different strands off means they've been snipping any possibility of mutants existing until now, when it's gone crazy and it's exploding out, and they're all trying to concentrate into that, which is going to basically explode and create the incursion that creates everything.
That would be a amazingly smart way to do it.
That would be brilliant. You literally got that from the first episode.
Frank, welcome back.
Could you imagine if the whole Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty is about our Avengers that we know right now lose to Kang, right? And Loki has to put together Deadpool, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and the Fox people to stop Kang for a multiverse battle.
Would be amazing. and a great final tribute to them.
Yeah. So, it's funny as you were saying that, Frank. I was thinking having like whatever happens with the TVA and Loki, and they can't stop it from happening. That causes the inclusion.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, now Doctor Strange have to pop up because of everything that's happening with them. Like, yo,
that could be the reason to bring Scarlet Witch back. If our Scarlet Witch is dead, that means the other Scarlet Witch will come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't dead though.
Oh, I agree. It's
wholeheartedly agree on that too.
If just saying if.
Somebody that attractive you can't kill off that fast. Sorry.
Did you guys see like the concept art that wasn't used that's been popping up lately for Scarlet Witch? Where she's got like this crazy like crest on her face that looks like terrifying. No? Right.
No, I see it.
New
comic? Is it a new comic?
No, it's concept art that wasn't used for the Doctor Strange movie.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, she's got like this crazy, like her eyes are all blocked off. It's terrifying.
I was seeing concept art for No Way Home.
Yeah,
there was a lot of what they're doing for Green Goblin. Like
I seen that. Yeah,
for Green. There's one where he actually wears a Iron Man suit, and there's one where he actually looks like an actual goblin with a mask. But,
did you ever see the mask from the original Sam Raimi that they didn't use?
I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to Loki.
Again, let's get back to Loki and his awesome chicken nugget sauce.
Oh my god.
The hate with you is real. God.
The end of Loki, to me,
I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
And now you're dropped into chaos.
Frank, I talked to you about it today at work. The first episode to me gave me thriller vibes. Like some scenes gave you like that intense feeling, like, oh my god, what's about to happen? But then, and I also said to Frank too, how I loved the first episode. You didn't see him at all. You just see the statues. You see just hints of Kang just lingering. You don't see him at all, but the presence of him is there, and it's terrifying.
The weight of his character is all over the show, and you're right, Kev. They didn't show him at all.
No,
like at all.
I don't know when we're gonna see him. Do we know how many episodes there are? Is it 6 again, like the first season?
I hope it's more.
I don't know. Probably.
We are gonna see him, but like a variant of him. But I don't know when that is. Probably the second or third episode. But yeah,
probably. It's going to be interesting. I think it. Do we see the statues? Is that actually Kang?
Yes.
The 5 faces? Yeah. So that's all we see. And that's it.
Because
6?
Loki...
Is it 6? 6 episodes.
Because Loki, shows the TVA, like, the real person behind the mask. Ain't these robots that we saw in that first season. It's him the entire time.
Yep.
And all their faces were just like they didn't know what was going on.
And how like Loki is bouncing, bro. Like he don't know where he's at. He don't know if he's in the past. He'll know if he's in the future. He'll know if he's he's like in today or he's over there. He's over there. He's over there. It's very, in my opinion, I thought it was very well done. I enjoyed the mess out of the episode. Off of we don't know what the heck is going on. And like the importance of certain characters is still there. The importance of Sylvie is still there. The importance of who that may not be named is still there. Like it's a lot of. It's a really good show. It's a really good show.
I just thought of it. You know what reminded me of? Especially towards the end where Sylvie pops up in the elevator and just everything just goes to a different thing. Like it was like, what the hell? What was that? That kind of gave me Moon Knight vibes.
Oh, I feel you on that.
Like it was Dream Zone.
Yeah. Like it didn't feel real, but you're kind of wondering, like, was that real? What's going on? It kind of gave me that type of vibe.
Hey, Mike, you're not going to hear this question or know this answer. Who you think pruned him?
Pruned him?
Do you even know what prune is?
Are you talking like prune from a tree?
Exactly. That's it. Mike, you're not going to know this. You're not going to know this question or this answer, so it's fine. It wasn't to you. It was actually to them too. Because remember, he was pruned. We don't know by who.
I think it's by Sylvie.
I mean,
she came out of the elevator,
but it was so fast,
and he got pruned behind him.
But doesn't mean that she wasn't there, because he gets pruned in the past, or no, he gets pruned in the future.
Future.
You see what I mean? Now,
you see what I mean? Future
now we're like,
for him being pruned, right?
Right,
gentlemen. Speaking of being pruned, has sparked my interest because I don't know what it is.
We got him. We got him.
We mentioned fruit, and now he's interested.
No, yeah. No, like I said, I'll definitely check it out. But your enthusiasm is winning me over.
Yay!
It's just they just
we've done our job.
So it was just all like you have no idea what's happening. You have no idea what's going on. You just want more of what's to come. And first episode, it was a very solid first episode.
Like I said, I feel like the last season was wrapped up pretty nice and neatly. Like you got like an ending.
Yeah.
And now we're just dropped right into chaos. Like everything is just nuts.
So I just thought about it. There was rumors that we could see Scarlet Witch at the end of this season. For some reason, I don't know. But do you remember from the first season when Kang was standing there and he's like looking around, but then he's like, "Yeah, I know everything that's gonna happen and everything." And then once he like stops, he's like, "Oh, it's there it goes. It happened." It was the same time when Wanda became the Scarlet Witch.
Is it? Because that's what we assumed, but nobody ever confirmed that.
But go back to what Frank was just saying about the mutants. Could it be that the timeline being because of mutants? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that.
True. So he's saying like as soon as he lost control, out of nowhere, bam, he didn't know what was going on anymore.
Yeah.
Because he didn't see it anymore.
Because of how powerful Wanda is as well. Just throw it out there.
No,
Just
if you blink, you're lost in this Marvel world. And I love it. I love it. We're clipped by the hip with Marvel because we can't like not watch these things and not be lost. You gotta watch it.
Like, and the crazy part is these shows are literally strung out there and they seem like they have nothing to do with anything. But you're pulling those strings and it can affect everything.
I just hope that okay, because I'm kind of sick of cosmic Earth space out of nowhere. It's time to start bringing everything back together. It's time. Because everything is so flipping far apart from each other. It loses this density of everything is together. But it is together. So they gotta really find a way to hone and bring all that back in.
And
they have no choice but to.
We're not even talking about the supernatural stuff either. We got Blade coming. We could see Ghost Rider. It's
make it make sense.
Color version of Werewolf by Night should be out really soon, right?
They're releasing the color version on Halloween.
Oh, it's Halloween. Okay.
Yeah. I think you're going to get the opposite of that, though, Larry. I think
So
you're going to get
further
a
apart?
consolidation of everything, but then that's just going to be, okay, now this is going to be like the Mystic World. This is going to be Earth. This is going to be space. This is going to be X-Men. You know, like I think we're going to see a consolidation just to remove them to their own sets.
The branches of Marvel.
Yeah.
Look, you know how many characters that I'm starting to miss on a screen? I'm just shooting out some names, just in case.
The
Just shoot-
Eternals.
Huh?
The Eternals?
Definitely not. They can stay away. Since they're in another universe anyway, so they can stay away as long
Oh
as
my
possible.
God! Here we go.
Sorry.
man.
Who do you miss?
No.
It's not
Not
gonna happen,
Larry.
Larry.
You know who I miss? It starts with Matt and ends with Murdoch.
There we go. So that's
Punisher.
Okay. How about this? Some one that we saw not too long ago, Peter Quill. Now he's on Earth. I kind of missed the man. Okay, how about this? Shang-Chi.
I was just about to say that. Iron Fist. They're both.
Make Iron Fist the villain. Danny Rand is not a good person, and you make him the villain.
I like that idea, but we're so far along. We haven't seen them
Mm-hmm.
in
Black
a
Knight.
minute. We on Black
Black
once
Knight,
again,
yeah.
different universe. So
Black
got
Knight. Blade was in the room with him.
in a different universe.
Stop it! No.
Totally different universe.
No.
Yes.
No.
You can tell me that makes sense, bro. Look,
I'm not
Okay.
saying it doesn't, but I'm saying you're wrong. It's not happening.
Kev, check this out, right?
Larry,
Kev,
I'm checking
check
it
it
out.
out. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
I think Loki
Do you
is his
see-
only hope.
Do you see
I miss
vampires?
Namor. I miss gentlemen. I miss Namor. Already.
Yes.
No pants Namor. I already missed.
We're
Okay,
losing him.
so just keep going.
Yo,
No,
they got
that's
the
DC
Eternal
rights back.
bullcrap.
Yo, they got the rights back.
Did they?
Yeah, I would think so, didn't they?
For Namor, yeah.
Yeah,
They
with
have-
Universal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was in Wakanda forever.
No, but they got the full rights now.
Oh, to make
So they
the
can do whatever they
actual
want with
movie.
it.
Yeah, I believe they have the
Yeah.
full rights. Like they got all the rights from Universal.
Him
So
and
they have Hulk 100% now. They
Mhm.
have Namor 100%, and a couple other characters that they lost in that too.
Does that mean they got Spider-Man?
No,
because that's
that's
Sony.
still Sony.
Sony would
Okay.
never give that up.
Especially not now.
That's
with,
right. That's
with-
Sony, not Universal.
Yeah.
Yes, they never going to give that up because of Spider-Verse.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I miss
So
Frank
back to you,
Castle.
Kev. You telling me you see vampires in the world with Captain America that we know right now? No.
Yes.
They're somewhere. Werewolf
Yeah.
by Night somewhere. Man Thing somewhere.
Different universe.
You know why I can see it? Because I can also see Wolverine in that same universe. And I want a scene that
There is
actually
a
shows
flipping Easter
Wolverine
egg.
fighting with
There
Cat.
is a flipping Easter egg in She-Hulk saying, "A man with claws fight at a bar." Where do we see Wolverine mostly at? A bar to
Bar.
drink.
I told you about
Kev?
my dream Wolverine
The, game,
scene.
the announcement trailer for the Wolverine video game was him at a stinking bar.
Kev.
Go ahead, Lex. Go ahead.
You start off your Wolverine movie with Chris Evans pinned down in World War II, and
Yes,
in comes James
yes.
Howlett to tear him
Oh.
all to hell.
Mhm.
Yes. If
Mhm.
you're gonna, if
And
you're
you
gonna
get Dum Dum Dugan in there in his stupid little hat with his mustache, and he goes, "Oh, blimey!" And you just do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
All of
agree.
that.
That's hot. But if they don't do that, Kev,
What?
At the end of She-Hulk, in the very last episode, when she was talking to Kevin, that proved to all of us that it doesn't matter what they show Easter egg wise on that show. It literally shows that nothing matters there. So it could be in a different universe.
I can't wait for this. I can't wait to see the Eternals again so I could just say, you were wrong. I'm just going to laugh. And I'm going to make a shirt that says Larry is wrong. Screw you. Okay?
We're going to wear shirts that say Larry is wrong to the premiere of Captain America this summer.
I'll put it like
that's
this.
That's going to be the nail in the coffin to his theory.
Y'all better be right, because if I'm right, oh my goodness. If I'm right,
we're never going to hear the end of it.
Oh, it's going to be.
Even though in the Eternals, Salma Hayek's character does say, it took a man with 7 stones with silver armor to snap his fingers. Just saying.
Like Thanos is not in every other universe. Shut up, man. That don't prove nothing. Anyway,
I feel like Loki is on his side right now, Kev. Like Loki is making it a possibility.
He's wrong. I don't care what the hell.
So,
I agree with you. He's wrong,
gentlemen. What is the setup, and what is going to happen in Loki season 2? Predictions?
It's gonna go right into Kang Dynasty.
Yep, agreed.
I think it's going to show the power and the influence that Kane had this whole entire time that we didn't know that he had.
I think it's going to answer the Marvel age-old question of why do we not get X-Men, Fantastic Four, why we don't get all of these different characters. And the answer is going to be Kang and him controlling the timeline.
I like that idea. Did you guys see that Variety, I believe, put out an article that says the Fantastic Four is cast and they're just waiting for the actor strike to end?
Yes.
Yep, I've heard that too. And right now they are casting X-Men. They're writing and casting X-Men.
Sacha Baron Cohen was officially cast for something in Ironheart.
Oh.
I just saw that. But
that's not.
I like Frank's idea.
I think it's 2025, right? Ironheart.
Yeah.
And I heard that they might consider just canceling the Vision series.
Do we miss Vision?
I miss the story.
I mean, White Vision's still running around out there, though, isn't he?
Yeah, that was the whole point of the series.
Yeah. I think it's basically to reconcile White Vision and turn White Vision into Vision and give us back Vision.
But you can't have Vision without Wanda, so they don't have to have the show.
Yeah. Because, Vision's fucking dead.
If my memory serves me correct, I believe Vision is the one who makes Wonder Man. The robot.
Does he make Wonder Man? Maybe. I don't know.
He does. Wonder Man, I said Wonder Woman. Wonder Man is cast, and his show is on the way.
Interesting.
It's is it Yahya Abu Sabin? The guy who plays Black Manta. I'll take it.
Now, is that a villain or is that a hero?
He's a hero. He's was big in the Avengers. He looks like a regular guy, but he's a robot. I'm pretty sure Vision created him because Ultron created Vision, and then Vision created Wonder Man using one of his personalities, I believe, or one of his.
Interesting.
One of those things. But yeah, he was a pretty big Avenger for a while. Very, very powerful. Big in the West Coast Avengers. He used to wear a big parka.
West Coast Avengers. Yes.
So he used to wear like this big. He used to have like these tan pants and like a big like parka that he wore. It was really silly, and he had big goofy red glasses.
Wonder Man. So all right, so we have a lot of stuff that's actually coming up. So Mike.
Nope.
You're gonna watch season 2, right?
Yeah, I will do my hardest to watch episode 1 tomorrow. I will take a picture in the morning and send it to all of you.
As I look at my new Pop Funko, I do miss Moon Knight.
Yeah.
That is a nice one too. You got.
You're
It's
welcome,
the only
Kev.
one that it's literally the only one that I have two. I have 2 that glow. The 2 others that glow, plus the one that Larry just gave me. That's the only one that technically glows in the package.
Nice.
Because
You
I
know
went
what's
to bed and
sad?
I always see something glowing up top. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I look, I'm like, oh, it's the thing that the Pop Funko.
The sad thing is, I have the same exact one, and mine don't glow at all.
Really?
Don't glow at all.
You gotta
Yeah.
have a better
because I
position with the light.
Yeah, because I have.
Charge it up with a UV light. You got a black light at all?
No, I don't.
Get a black light.
Psychedelic time is over for me, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to see
Never
in a black light.
Because I have Flash and I have Vader. They both say they glow, but they don't glow.
Oh,
But Moon Knight
or-
does.
Bad coding.
yeah.
Can I just
Gotcha.
take a second and appreciate the fact that Moon Knight did get made?
Yes.
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 Mm.
And how amazing Oscar was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Oscar was
And how they
fantastic in
need to
that.
come out with another series.
Oscar was interviewed.
Because
I
that
saw
cliffhanger was amazing.
I saw
Yes.
a article, I think a couple days ago, and they were interviewing Oscar, and he's like, and they asked him, like, what do you think was your best project or what was the project that you're most proud of? He's like, the one that I'm always going to be proud of the most was Moon Knight, with what he did with the split personalities and the action and everything that he's done in that show. He said that was his most proud project that he's ever done.
Well, he definitely ain't gonna say Star Wars because everybody hate that train wreck.
And he definitely ain't gonna say Apocalypse either.
I
forgot he was
liked
in that.
him in
Jeez.
Apocalypse.
Yo, I liked him in Star Wars.
I mean, I
thought
like his
character
character.
was amazing.
I thought his character, like
That's
that's
amazing.
part of the stuff that like gives me hope for like the sequels. That if Disney can reconcile it, there were some pretty cool things that they did, but it was a
They
train wreck.
screwed it up. They screwed it up.
I always did love the part from Star Wars. He's like, your friend over here was a smuggler. Your friend was a smuggler? You were a smuggler? Were you a stormtrooper? Were you a smuggler? Were you a Ravager? We did this all night.
Look, when I took one of the best scenes in that movie was when Poe was flying around, and it was just like one take shot, and you just see him just flying around above all of them, just taking everybody out, flipping around, shooting this person, going around, shooting that person, and then afterwards, it's like, that's one heck of a pilot. Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes in that movie, and they could have took that like, yeah, he's force sensitive. That's why he's one of the best pilots that ever lived, and they dropped
It
it.
said you gave us a guy that just screams Ray every line, and he's force sensitive, and you'll do anything about it.
Your mama jokes in Star Wars.
Your mama jokes.
Doesn't he make a your mama joke in the beginning of the second one?
He does.
He calls up the Star Destroyer.
That I honestly thought that scene was
That's right.
hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was actually kind of funny too, because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was so.
Forgot
It was
about
so
that.
different. That was hilarious. And here we are back on Star Wars.
Exactly. And Larry's sticking up for Star Wars. So I think it's probably getting late when Larry is sticking up for the sequels. I like it.
I would definitely watch that. Totally. Give me live action.
Is that a thought or is that reality?
No, it's just something that
That's a fan
someone
thing.
made it. Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
But last, yes.
We're done. All right, everybody.
Is that a real thing? Nope.
No. It ain't real. No sense I was talking about it anymore. All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us this evening or whenever y'all get a chance to watch. Always, guys, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what we're missed and when it comes to Ahsoka, what y'all guys are looking for or looking to try to get out of the Loki season 2. And hey, what else that we can actually do to the podcast? Let's go ahead and close it out, guys. Any last words?
And tell Larry how much he's wrong with that theory.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, you guys are killing it on the sports end.
Thanks.
We're still rocking these out. I'm always happy to be a part of it. Stay tuned. We're always cooking. There's a lot of pans on the fire, and onward and upward. Excelsior. We're killing it.
Yeah, let's get this chat going, and let's chat with you more. We love chatting with each other, but if we can talk to you guys too and see where you guys are and what you guys are talking about and thinking about, and if we connect into your thought train, let us know in the comments.
Y'all guys are always part of the table. That's why we always write on there. Grab your chair, pull the thing up to the table, be part of the conversation. Be part of the conversation, and we'll definitely add you or actually put in your comments into the very next episode. So y'all guys' comments can actually be part of our actual show. So thank y'all guys so much for joining in. God bless you all. Have yourself a fantastic day. Hey, look forward to the next time. Sports Talk tomorrow, but GNT probably next week. All right, everybody, have a good one. Peace.
Adios.